Do yourself a favor and sit with this quote for a second. The degree to which a person can grow is directly proportional to the amount of truth that they can accept about themselves without running away.
You got to try this for 5 days because it's going to feel weird. You're going to resist it. You're basically just going to look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to ask yourself, what does that human being need from me today? How can I show up for him or her or they? How do I do that today? Kindness? Do I need to be more courageous or bold? You kind of set this intention for yourself. And then you're simply going to raise your hand and you're going to high five yourself. Now, a couple things I want you to expect. Number one, it will feel weird, period. It feels weird for everybody because it is the opposite of what you're doing right now. And so your brain is going to reject it as odd. Number two, you're either going to have one of two reactions. You will either have a very profound positive experience where you're going to laugh, probably because it kind of feels good and it's kind of silly, or you're going to burst into tears in a positive way because it's a release that you have finally woken up and started supporting yourself. You just got it, and that's where the tears come from.
The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer.
I get to go grocery shopping and pick out any food that I feel like eating. I have a car that I get to drive wherever I feel like driving. My body is healthy and I'm able to move my body at the gym. I get to live in a house with big windows facing the sun and I can feel it on my face. I get to wash the dishes. I have dishes that I'm able to use. I get to sleep in a comfy bed in a safe, warm house.
The fuck? You think I'm gonna sit there crying over you constantly? No, I don't believe in paralyzing myself over this concept and idea that this one person is the only person that could ever bring color into my life. Wild behavior.
What one man is not willing to do for you, another one will. Maybe even 10 other ones will.
Once a woman leaves you will boss up, you will never recognize her anymore. All the pain you put her through doesn't matter. This woman will always come out on top. This woman will not come back to you. Once a woman knows in her head you're not that person anymore, she will not even be able to recognize you.
A man who is loyal and caring is literally the bare minimum. And I will die on this hill. A guy who is nice to you, who talks to you, who plans a date, who texts you, all the bare minimum.
Leave. For the sake of your own well-being, leave. There are other men out there. They are willing to do everything for you. I promise you. Really.
I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will simply find me.
You should be lucky to breathe the same air as me, honestly. You guys are beneath me. Walk away, honey. Walk away. You will find much better than him, okay? He is the bare minimum. He's under the bare minimum. He's in hell. This guy's in hell.
My main goal in life is genuinely just to have a good day. 5-year plans, have a good day. Plans for the weekend, have a good day. Why I'm doing what I'm doing? Because I just want to have a good day. We only ever experience life as now. Now is the only one that exists. Future is an illusion, doesn't exist. And when we get there, it'll be experienced as now. And the past only exists in our memory. We can't do anything to change it, can't do anything about it. To me, if every day my main focus is on having a good day, then my life will just be a series of mostly good days. And that sounds like a pretty good life to me.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret of life. When people know that they did you wrong, they avoid you.
Do you really want to waste your precious life, your precious energy, giving to those people? Believe me, they're not worth it. Let's put this energy in becoming the best version of you. Let's put this energy in putting these people down by just becoming the best version of you. Don't waste your time on dumb people. Walk away, honey. Walk away. Do you really want to waste your precious life, your precious energy, giving to those people? I cannot afford to waste time. Show me who you hang around with. That is you.
Some people are not good for you. Toxic people are not good for you. People that drain you are not good for you.
I don't want to be tomorrow like 80 years old and look back and think like, oh Liz, why did you go into this relationship? You wasted it. You didn't learn anything. Like nothing elevated you. Your time is valuable. Do not hang around with low life, dumb people. Literally. because they are gonna always bring you down to their level. Misery loves company, okay? They're miserable, they want you to be miserable.
3 months for 6 months for a year. Do not date. No talking stages, no hooking up, no flirting. Just loving your solitude, finding community, supportive friends, hobbies, building up your dream life. You will become so magnetic and confident and independent. Your aura will be amazing.
Hey, why did you ghost me? Girl, then just focus on yourself. Who cares about them? Like, it's about you. You are the main character of your life. I don't think about them. I think about me. Honey, no one is going to take care of you. No one is going to come to save you. The only person that is going to save you now is you. Focus on your health. Focus on your mind, your mental health. Focus on taking care of yourself. Focus on you. Focus on nurturing you. You know what I think about all day? When I go to bed, when I wake up, everything? Liz, put yourself always first. Think about your own needs first. And then everybody else. Because who do you have at the end of the day? You have yourself.
Love is so easy. There are literally 0 obstacles to true love. It doesn't take separations or confusion or other people or situationships or breakups to get. Someone ghosting you for a while just for you guys to end up in the end is not, oh, that's such a cute story. It's up. To be honest, all it shows is your lack of boundaries and your lack of self-respect. And it's the same people that think love takes work and love is hard that are on about right person, wrong time. Wrong. There is no such thing as right person, wrong time, because the right person would make the time for you. They wouldn't use something as fickle as time to let them keep themselves away from you when they can recognize that you are the person for them and when they fully value you. Because why would they risk running the chance of somebody else being able to take up your time and losing you in the process? It's so dumb, okay? The right person would change their schedule, the right person would compromise, the right person would communicate to work out a way of how you guys could make a relationship work. Not, this is a bad time, see you in a bit. And in the hopes of stringing you along, breadcrumbing you so that they can still keep your attention while giving you absolute bare minimum effort. Ew. The bitch knows it's never about her. The bitch knows not getting attention is a huge compliment. Be a bad woman. Be the main character of your own life. Conserve your energy, your time, your emotions, your skills, and your money. Let go of everyone's opinions of whether you're doing good or bad or right or wrong, because they're never going to have a valid opinion of you anyway. The only person here who's ever going to have a valid, correct opinion of me is me. And I was not born to impress any of you. And you might not like me, but I also might not like you. Being a bitch means we're independent. We value our individuality. We know how to set boundaries. We have self-respect and we have a ton of confidence. Nobody knows you like you know you. And if that means looking like a bad, disrespectful, selfish woman to other people, then so be it. They weren't your people in the first place. The bitch is the one who will literally say no just because she wants to lay in bed, and that is completely okay. Oh, but this person and that person and that situation, or what's the outcome going to be of that, or what if I don't get this, or what about that mistake I made a year ago, or what does that person think about me now? Oh, they cut you off, or they don't like you, or your crush doesn't find you attractive. So what?
Are you crazy? There's people half of your potential, they think they're the king on earth. They're literally accomplishing everything because that's how they think. Be a little bit delusional in life. You can call me delusional any day, but I am gonna get what I want. I am that person. If I want something, I'm gonna get it. Trust yourself. You know this as well. You have been through so much already and you're still here. Why do you think that right now is gonna be different? This you cannot do anymore. No, it's not too much. You know you can handle.
You have no idea how lucky you are to look the way you look now and to be the way you are. And you are perfect just the way you are. Don't wish your life away. Who cares? Who cares? Let it go. Stop comparing yourself to others. Pace yourself. There's no hurry. Beauty is not on the outside. And there's no way that we can stop aging. It's going to happen no matter what. As long as we are here, it's going to happen. Be grateful for your life and for what you have. Always, what if? Well, if I do this, what if this happens? If I do that, well, what if this happens? Or what if? Don't overthink things. Take baby steps. Whatever you're doing, you don't have to make this decision right away, right this minute. You don't have to be on top of the world right this minute. You don't have to get married right this minute. You don't have to find a relationship right this minute. Pace yourself.
If you want to glow up for real, like actually glow up from the inside out, not just a physical glow up, then you have to elevate yourself as a human being. You have to elevate every aspect of your life. And one of the most important parts is confidence, okay? We're talking about confidence today. And it's a lot easier than people make it out to be. Everyone acts like it's hard to be confident or that you have to like fake it till you make it kind of thing. You really don't have to. You can be confident. Simple, practical steps. The number one for sure way that you can become confident is simply by carrying out and following through on things that you tell yourself you're gonna do. That's it. It's so simple. It sounds very simple. That's because it is. It is. And if you don't believe it, try it. Don't knock it till you try it. If you tell yourself, I'm gonna make my bed tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow morning rolls around and you don't make your bed, what you're telling your subconscious is like, oh, I never follow through on anything I ever say. Like, how would this be any different? Why would your inner self ever trust you? Why would your brain be like, oh yeah, we can trust this person because she always follows through? She doesn't though, because she never makes her bed. Even though she says she's gonna make her bed, she doesn't. So it goes with anything in your life, all right? You say you're gonna do something, do it. Just do it. It's so simple, it's so easy because it is. Just do it. And over time, your confidence will grow. In yourself, your confidence in yourself will grow and you will gain confidence. You don't need to fake it till you make it. You don't need to be like, oh, let me do my makeup differently or let me try something with my hair. Like, it's not about that. The confidence has to come from within you and you have to start by doing things, practical things. Like, this isn't any hippy dippy kind of stuff where you're just like saying it or just being like, I'll believe it or I'll fake it till I make it. Actually, how would you actually do it? Just do it. That's how you get things done. You have to take action. People don't take action and then they wonder why it's not happening. It's because you didn't do anything to make it happen. Okay? That's what it's about. Once you start having confidence in yourself, it translates on the outside. Then other people see you as this confident person. And they're like, oh my gosh, he's so confident. You can just tell when you see somebody if they're confident by the way they carry themselves. And you will become that if you start doing this. Follow through on what you say you're going to do. I'm going to call my mom today, and then you don't. And then you wonder why you're not confident in yourself. You have to follow through on things you say you're going to do. That's it. It sounds too simple. It sounds too easy because it is. That's it. Just start doing the things you say you're going to do. And that's how you will gain confidence in yourself. All right, people go around and you just compare themselves to other people, or they just think like lowly of themselves. And they're like, oh my gosh, but I'm so this, I'm so that. You're literally your worst enemy. Who's calling you that? You. Who's keeping you from living a happier, more successful, more confident life? You. It's you. It's you. It's literally you. If you want other people to have control of your life and your thoughts and the way you think about yourself, let them, because that's what you're already doing. That's what you're already doing. You're letting everyone else have control over your life, your thoughts, your everything. So don't change a thing. But if you want to be confident, you can just do this practical step and you will become confident. It's A plus B equals C. Like 1 plus 1 equals 2. Like it's that simple. It's that easy. You can do it. Anyone can do it. Just follow through on what you say you're going to do. It's not that hard. I didn't gain confidence from telling myself every day that I love myself. I'm not saying there's anything bad about that. I'm just saying this is something that you're just kind of hijacking your brain and you're forcing yourself to become confident in yourself. That's it. You say you're going to do something, do it. I'm going to eat at home for 4 dinners this week. Do it. You have to show yourself that you have that willpower, that you have that discipline. Do it. It's only hard if you say it's hard. If you're like, oh, that's too hard, or like, oh, I can never be confident. Okay, then it's going to be too hard for you, and you're never going to be confident. You lie to yourself all the time, and you just believe your own lies. You have to just say what you're going to do, follow through. Pick one thing. Don't overwhelm yourself and pick a million things that you're going to do this week, and then you never follow through on any of them, and you just give up because you're like, oh, I can't do this. I can't follow through. I'm horrible. I'm the worst. Like, I don't have any discipline. No, you're making it too hard for yourself. Pick one thing. Be like, okay, every morning this week, I'm going to make my bed every single morning. Do it. Do it for 2 weeks straight. It'll become so much a part of your routine that you don't even have to think about it anymore. You just do it. Pick another thing. Be like, I'm going to make a homemade meal every night this week. Do it. Follow through for 2 weeks. It becomes a part of your routine. You're basically hijacking your subconscious brain into having confidence in yourself because you're following through on what you say you're going to do. You have confidence in yourself that you're going to do it because you're showing yourself every day that you're doing it.
You're not saying you're going to do something and then not following through. Because then if you did that, it's like, oh, well, why would I ever have confidence in you? You never do what you say you're going to do. Why would anyone have confidence in you? You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to build that up first by doing this. Being confident is one of the most important ways you can elevate your life. One of the most important ways, because it'll show on the outside, as well as you feeling it on the inside and you being confident in yourself on the inside. It's coming from the inside out, and people can see it. They can sense it. You know, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk in a room, the way you're going to work, the way you're whatever. People can sense that you're confident. And when you're a confident person, now it's like, oh, this person's a little more attractive because look how confident they are. People have more trust in you because everyone trusts someone who's more confident. It's like, that person's really confident in their lifestyle and their answers and everything they do. I trust them because they seem so convicted, so strong-willed, so determined, so disciplined, okay? Confidence translates into a lot of good things. You can elevate your entire life by being more confident. All right, so make that promise to yourself and follow through.
Here's the dark truth about self-improvement that nobody talks about. You may become the best version of yourself, but as soon as you learn about what you should be doing, for example, I should be reading, I should be working out, I should be getting up early, it creates this mental checklist that if we don't do everything on that list, you use it as ammunition that you then use against yourself. And that's because the truth is that self-improvement alone doesn't satisfy us. Self-improvement is only one part of the journey. The other half that is vital for growth is self-acceptance. Accepting where you are right now. Accepting every small and big win. Learning from our losses and enjoying the now.
Selfish because you owe it to yourself.
You know what? Being selfish literally saves me. Literally saved me completely.
If you don't learn to be selfish, you will always be living for other people. If you feel stagnant, if you feel stuck, if you feel unfulfilled, it is because you are not living true to yourself.
You need to pour into your own cup before you can pour into other people's cup.
Selfish people win at the end of the day. The selfish ones win. Put yourself always first. Think about your own needs first, and then everybody else.
Be a bad woman. Be the main character of your own life. Conserve your energy, your time, your emotions, your skills, and your money. Let go of everyone's opinions of whether you're doing good or bad or right or wrong, because they're never going to have a valid opinion of you anyway.
Enough with your stupid self-pity, and you go and you become selfish.
If you are not selfish with your emotions and your time, you will not get far in life. And you will not be able to pour into your own cup.
It is not your life's purpose to make sure everyone around you is okay.
Whatever you want from someone else, give it to yourself first. If you want compliments from someone else, give them to yourself first. If you want validation from someone else, give it to yourself first. Because no matter how many of them they give you, if you never gave it to yourself in the first place, it will never be enough.
You want to know my hack for getting through the hardest shit in my life, the hardest days of my life, the biggest feelings of overwhelm, how I have learned how to literally be my own therapist, which has in turn made actual therapy far more effective, garnered a level of self-awareness I didn't even know I could have, and has been a backbone for keeping me stable and my emotions stabilized. It's gonna sound so stupid. Allow me to just give you a preview, a demo, if you will. In my beloved camera roll, I have an album. Videos upon videos. This one is 35 minutes long. And you know what I do in these videos? In the most real, in the most honest way possible, I sit and I have a conversation with myself. Usually I will start with how I'm feeling in the moment. So usually I'll be like, all right, this is what's going on. I'm walking home from work or whatever. And then it'll get into the nitty gritty. So it's basically as if there's another person on the other end, but there's not, it's just me, asking how I'm doing, what's going on, what's really bothering me. And I'm just letting it go. I'm just venting. I'm just letting it out. I let myself feel the full breadth of whatever emotion is happening in this moment. And then what happens magically that I don't try to actually do is I start rationalizing myself out of it. I start to come up with solutions for whatever problems I'm facing. I start to recognize patterns in my speech when I'm able to take my thoughts, my feelings that are inside my body and put them into words. And it's not the same if you just do it in front of a mirror or if you're just talking to yourself, recording yourself. It holds you accountable. It makes you feel like you're on FaceTime, like you're literally in therapy. Therapy is great. It's wonderful. You should probably do it. I think everyone could benefit from therapy, but you cannot expect therapy to do much for you if you can't be real with yourself. This is a profound way to sit across the room from yourself and really just have a discussion and really just let it all out. Really just allow yourself to be exactly where you are, to nurture yourself, to talk to yourself, to tell yourself it's going to be okay, to let yourself feel the feelings you're having. Because in your head, in your mind, you can think all you want, you know, I'm so awful and I hate this part about myself, or this part of my life is really stressing me out. But the second that you verbalize it and the second that you literally speak it into existence with the accountability of you being recorded, somehow your brain will come up with the solutions for that thing. Literally talking yourself through something with zero stakes, because you don't even have to keep the video, you don't even have to watch it. I don't really watch mine, but some of these videos have the most profound realizations in them. They're videos of me getting my heart broken, falling in love, feeling the wounded inner child inside of me. And it's a place where I can literally just be honest with myself. And let me tell you how it saved me.